Hey, welcome to read this question number 87 for the Algebra 1 CST questions. It says Andy's average driving speed for a 4-hour trip was 45 miles per hour. During the first 3 hours, that sounds pretty important to me, the first 3 hours, go with my typical red here to start, he drove 40 miles per hour. What was his average speed for the last hour of the trip? So the last hour, that's just 1 hour that we're thinking of right there. So there's some different ways to do this problem. I really feel that would be totally fine. But this was the quickest way that I was thinking to do this problem. So 45, this is your total average speed. That's going to equal, well, you took 3 out of the 4 hours you were driving at 40 miles an hour. So 3/4 of the time you were driving, 3/4 of the time you're driving at 40 miles an hour. If we take that 3/4 and add the 1/4 times whatever the speed for that last hour was, that all put together has to equal 45. And so this is really, I think, the easiest way to do that. So this will be, let's say let x equal the average speed for the last hour. You could call it S for speed as well. It'd probably be a good letter to use also. But I'm going to go with x. So 1/4 x. If I take 3/4 times 40, if you're not sure how that works out, remember you can always think of this as over 1. And you can cross cancel here. That can become a 1 and a 10. That makes things easier here to multiply together. So we have 3 times 10, which is 30. 30 over 1, which is still going to be 30. So I have 30 plus 1/4 x. Some of you, I probably imagine, could have looked at 3/4 and 40 and said, oh, 3/4 of 40 is just straight up 30. You could have done that like that as well. So we have here subtracting 30 from both sides, getting that 15 equals 1/4 times your average speed that last hour. To get rid of the 1/4, we can multiply by the reciprocal to get rid of a fraction. So multiply both sides by 4, which is the same thing as 4 over 1. The 1/4 and 4 cancel. And there's your final answer. This is in miles per hour. 60 miles per hour equals x, that average speed you would have to go at for that last hour. So quite a bit faster than what you were doing here. Even though this was only 5 miles an hour slower than the average speed, you were doing that for a longer time. So to make up that speed, you're going to have to go quite a bit faster than 45 miles per hour to get that average speed of 45. So number 87, choice B.